Hi, hello everybody. I am autistic, and that's an essential part of who I am and how I function. I have an uneven cognitive profile. That means I can appear to be both the dumbest and the smartest person you ever met at one and the same time. I'm not always following what people are saying because they are making it way too complicated for my comprehension. I can also have a hard time taking in what someone is saying when other sounds disturb me. Sometimes I just simply answer yes on a question which I don't understand because I think that could be the right answer. Answering yes can also buy me some time before I understand a question and then can correct myself. I don't always understand when someone is serious or telling a joke in a serious manner. Therefore, I might start laughing when someone is just saying something that's not meant to be funny at all. Since I think it would be awkward if I just met the person with my blank face or confusing look, I try to respond in some kind of way. I might also laugh when I just don't know what to answer. I can only make eye contact with you if I know you won't judge me. Keeping up the eye contact can sometimes make me really unfocused on what you are saying. I can better follow the conversation if I don't keep eye contact. Forcing myself to make eye contact while talking can trigger tics. I also get tics when I get pushed over my limits. I can't focus at several things at the same time. Multitasking, no, no, no. I can hyperfocus though on something that fascinates me or interests me. I know lots about very specific subjects. If I sense you have different views than me, I will be cautious. I have a hard time understanding people who are racists, xenophobes, ableists, homophobes, transphobes, speciesists, and so on. I often get absorbed in the feelings of others. I want to help them, and sometimes all I think about is how I can improve the lives of the people whose needs I have understood. I don't have a hard time understanding people's distress. I can feel with others. I might have a hard time expressing emotions though, although I feel lots of them inside. I have what's called poor facial expressions. I'm always sticking to my principles. I won't make exceptions. I'm loyal to the causes that I believe in. I can compensate for my difficulties for a while. I can super focus on eye contact for 10 minutes. I can super focus on following a conversation for 20 minutes. But then I might get so tired that I shut up for a while and sometimes for the rest of the day. It's a shutdown. I don't get meltdowns so very often. I might appear to be shy, although I'm not. During my shutdowns, I simply can't follow a conversation, so I stay quiet. I also don't talk much when people talk about things that I know very little about or that I'm not particularly interested in. I might appear to be stubborn at times, but that's simply not the case. I'm inflexible. I function in a different way than neurotypical people do. I struggle with the small things, such as the texture of food or how to use a shoehorn. I also struggle with bigger things. Change is hard. Autism has nothing to do with intelligence. In fact, I am of normal intelligence, with some highs and lows. That means I'm unexceptional, like most people.